We have Dish and Verizon news for you all here today. In this video, we're going to start first with the Verizon news. This is from fiercewireless.com. Monica Alvin, dated today at the time of this recording, May 9th, 2022. All right, Verizon closes doors on drone company Skyward. I remember when they actually inked this deal or made this partnership or this purchase, whatever the case was. This was several years ago. All right, so yeah, it dated it 2017. And last week it announced that it is shutting down. All right, so the move probably surprises some people because you think about it, that's a 5G use case, drones, and seems like it has a lot of potential, and it really hasn't even take off in terms of like mobile network operators and drones. So, bit of a surprise, feels premature, but it looks like possibly Verizon may have gotten what they wanted from this. I'm not sure exactly what they wanted. Could have been certain patents or technologies that they wanted and they got it. Could be, talent, people, as employees, giving them permanent positions within the Verizon company, the proper company, and kind of having something in house as opposed to a partnership or an ownership stake. But I'm assuming that may be the case. Maybe Verizon just wanted certain things and assets and resources from whatever this company was doing. It says here, we are working with employees and expect some will stay with Verizon Robotics. Okay, so there's some other talent. Others will transfer to other positions within Verizon. Okay, so maybe there's some positions they can fulfill within their company that they match with. And then it says some may find opportunities elsewhere. So it looks like some people are going to be just let go in entirety. And I don't know how many people they employed over at Skyward, but that's kind of interesting. We'll see how this plays out. I guess it's something to follow in the future. Put it on the back burner for now. All right, next piece, and this one I think is kind of important. Dish explains the costly phone choice for its new 5G network. Linda Hardesty, Fierce Wireless, also dated from today. All right, so for those of you that are following Dish closely, the only phone that Dish Wireless Project Genesis currently is selling or giving to customers that are beta testing, in their launched market of Las Vegas and then moving forward the rest of the markets, it's going to be the Motorola Edge. And the Motorola Edge Plus, I should say. And it comes in at a hefty price tag of $899. All right, so something I've been asking is why not the iPhone and why not the Galaxy? The S22 generation. Those are the best-selling phones in the country. All right, especially when you're looking at North America, where these phones, are typically used. They seem to be the kings, especially the iPhone. And these phones are pricey. This Motorola phone, it's $900. iPhone does have kind of like a mid-ranger in the SE model, and Samsung's got entry budget, they've got mid-range, they've got flagships. So where the heck are these things? All right, Charlie Ergen, president of Dish Wireless, Dish Network, the company, says the issue is the band 70 spectrum. All right, so for those of you, maybe you know this, and some of you may not, band 70 is a new band to North America, and it's actually AWS spectrum. So it's not really a new frequency, but it's the first time it'll be used as N70 NR, which is 5G. And we've been currently seeing AWS, that 1.7, 2.1 gigahertz frequency. We've been seeing that as band 66. So to go over 1070, you're going to need a new set of devices that are certified to utilize that band. And it looks like that's really the only handset that has it. No other devices can do it here. So X65 is the flagship modem. It will be able to aggregate the 600 megahertz N71 and the N66 for now. But once that band 70 is live, they need devices that connect to it. All right, so we're looking at a late Q3 2022. So you know what that tells us? That tells us the next generation iPhone will have N70. The next generation Pixel, Google Pixel, will have it. Expect moving forward that the next generation of Galaxies will have it. So it's going to be end of year 2022 when we're going to start to see these devices that can actually connect to it. So the technical aspect of band 70 or N70, it's comprised half of the AWS4 downlink along with AWS3 supplemental uplink. Those are blocks A1, B1 channels. The remaining half of the AWS4 downlink is included in band 66 with the rest of the AWS1 and AWS3 channels. That's technically what we see in band 66 from the other carriers. So yeah, I agree. 9 out of 10 people would have a difficult time understanding what is going on here with Band 70. I agree. This is a little bit more on the technical side for most people. The casual consumer, one who just wants their phone to work and doesn't want to worry about spectrum frequency and radio bands and stuff like that. They're not really concerned about this. But what is 100% fact is you are going to have to bring some devices that are going to be band 70 compatible and 70 that are coming in at a better cost, because $8.99 for a phone, especially now with the economic situation the way it is, people watching their spending, people starting to tighten up a little bit, you're going to want to come in a little bit cheaper. All right, by a little bit, I'm talking you're going to have to come in on the mid-range, $500, and you're going to have to come in at the entry level. Have phones that, with the trade-in are free, and maybe just, 199 or something like that. You got to sell to everybody, especially when you're coming in as Dish Wireless, the new entrant. You got to get people on your network. You got to sell lines. So we'll see how this plays out. I know they got the partnership with Samsung here. That's like for radio access network stuff, RAN solutions, vRAN, ORAN. I do hear that some of that stuff will be phone, mobile handset involved. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But they can get those entry level and mid range devices in there, and that should be good for them. But that's the current situation with the Motorola Edge Plus and the whole N70, situation currently. But moving towards the end of the year, we should have some solutions that are more affordable and scaling well. All right, so that's the issue there. All right, so we got the Dish news with N70 and the AWS frequency, and then, along with the Verizon deal, closing the doors on that drone company Skyward. You guys go ahead and comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and turn on that bell notification icon so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and we will see you soon on the next video.